Hi guys. We all suffer with sad times in our life, but have you ever seen a suicide in progress? We are Jygml, also known as Joyful Young Girls Making Links. We are here to help connect people that need and deserve emotional support for those people that can't find help or can't get connected with the right people. During this presentation, Lindsay, Yolandi, Jessney, and I will explain how we operate this company, how we got started, and how we plan to create multitudes of connections between UWG Counseling Center and the students of UWG. But first, let me tell you why we decided to become who we are and why we do what we do. Yolandi, Lindsay, Jessney, and I, we're all friends since high school, and we knew a boy once, who always struggled with bullying. Every day we'd pass him in the hallway, and we'd ask ourselves, why does he never look up? How come we never see anybody walking with him? Is he okay? So, what we decided to ask him is, what's wrong with you? How come we never see you with anybody? So he told us that for his whole life, he's been put down and put down and put down, and he's at a point where he didn't think he'd get back up again. He thought he no longer mattered in this world and that nobody would miss him. It was then that we realized what we need to do, who we want to help, and why we want to help them. So we decided to do something about it. My name is Megan York. I am the executive designer for our company. I have 15 years of experience in my fields, marketing and advertising. It's my job to visually attract people to want to create and connect with our company and create those communication pathways with the counseling center. Our CEO and founder, Lindsay, inspired us all to take action and create our mission of connecting people with support groups and departments that they need and that they deserve. Our key values include trust, honesty, devotion, and dedication. If you struggle with addiction or depression, or you just want to talk to somebody, we're here to connect you. This is why we chose to turn our friendship into a consulting company, and we want to help you. Yolandi is our COO, and she will be explaining to you the importance of our company and what we plan to do to better connect UWG students to the UWG Counseling Center.
Hi, my name is Yolandi Kears, and I am the COO of the Jygml group. Many students are not aware of how the counseling center works on campus, and because of that, we want to help improve that and improve the counseling center itself to where students are more aware of what the counseling center has to offer. Now, before I get into details about what we want to do to help improve the counseling center, I just want to give you a little bit of background about the counseling center. For one, it has online counseling. It's a new thing that they developed, and it is a course that helps students who time does not permit to meet face-to-face, or people who just don't feel comfortable meeting face-to-face. So they get to do online counseling, and the communication between you and the person that you are talking to still stays confidential. Awards. They just won the JED Campus Award for being an outstanding counseling center. Now, all we want to do is just improve those communications on campus and all around to where more students, like I mentioned before, are more aware of what the counseling center has to offer. Now, the services. Outside of online counseling and the great awards that they have won, they have an athlete program where athletes get to come in and, just have conversations about, anything and everything. Athletes are such a big thing on campus, and especially at universities. So it's great that they have a program that can help them through everything and the pressure that they may have on themselves. They also have group counseling, which I think it's really cool. Group counseling is when you get together with other people and, they have a collective theme, and it's good to hear that you're not the only person going through a situation. There's other people also going through what you are also going through. So these are the few things about the counseling center, and on the next slide, I will give you a little bit more information about what we want to do to improve it. Now, what we want to do to help improve the counseling center. For one, just better communication. A lot of students, like I said from before, are just not aware of what all the counseling center has to offer, and the fact that your conversations are completely confidential. So if they communicate it to students what they are about and what they have to offer, I think they will have more clients to come in and more people just to be more interested in what the counseling center has to offer. Better reputation. At the moment, it does not have the best reputation on campus. And the counseling center is looked at more as something that's just not cool. Or if you go to the counseling center, that means there's something's wrong with you. And I think if they have a better reputation and they showed the counseling center in a more positive light, like this could help you, this can help relieve your stress, they can show you things to do when you're upset or if you just don't understand. And if it had that better reputation, it could follow in with the better communication. And if you have better communication, a good reputation, it will bring in more students and it could be more powerful than the counseling center already is. More awareness. I don't think students are really aware, like I said from before, of what the counseling center has to offer. And it is not publicized or not on social media as much as it should be to where students could know about the counseling center and bring it just helps bring more awareness to the students. So getting out there and promoting the counseling center and becoming a part of those events that are held on campus could help add more awareness to students about what the counseling center has to offer. And the counseling center has to offer great things, and if only the students knew more about it than they do, especially including the reputation that they have, then like I said from before, they'll have more clients. And lastly, student involvement. The counseling center definitely needs more student involvement. That's i.e. on campus, campus events, or just like the plays, just bring more awareness and more student involvement. And this will help as well bring in more clientele. And once all these things are tied in together, you will have a better, thriving counseling center. And it could even expand to the community being able to come to this counseling center. And it could just become and have its own building. It could be so much bigger if we get all these things in line. And next, Lindsay is going to speak to you guys about internal communication.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Dooley. I am the CEO and founder of Joyful Young Girls Making Links. And I'm also an advocate of mental health awareness, which is why this particular department is so important to me. We have this department's best interests in mind and the knowledge and skills to help you succeed in helping people. So basically what we've done is we've just looked over your internal and external communication, and we've just kind of identified your strengths and weaknesses, because both types of communications are very important to your department. So by knowing your strengths and weaknesses, we can help you improve in both areas. So currently, your department utilizes three different types of communication internally, which would be the face-to-face communication, telephone communication, and also email communication. Email, of course, being the most formal type of communication used by the department, for purposes such as deadline communications and other important information, basically that needs to be put in writing. This is all comparable to Georgia State University, which, for example, utilizes an app called Slack, which allows them to communicate ideas and things like that more easily within the department. Also comparable to the Georgia Counseling Center, which also uses video conferencing as a way to communicate within the office or the department, without things having to necessarily be in writing, but also being clear. So the strengths as far as the counseling center's internal communication goes, I think would definitely include the fact that most of the communication internally is very personable, face to face and telephone. You're hearing someone's voice, you're seeing someone's face. And then email is formal, which of course is beneficial to any organization professionally. But the weaknesses would be, I think there's not an outlet for employees to really be creative, which one of those apps or video conferencing could allow that. Video conferencing being that, ideas are in the moment. And then as far as the apps go, they can create and share ideas and documents and other things like that as they get them. The Counseling Center has 4 different types of external communication that they use, being their website, Facebook, the telephone, and flyers. The purpose of the website is basically to give information to the public about the department, and about students who want to communicate with the department and just find out whatever they need to know about it. Also, Facebook they utilize for direct communication with students. Also, just things that they share, such as different sayings and quotes to help students out. And then you have the telephone also for direct communication with students and parents. And then flyers, which, help promote events and different things that the Counseling Center has going on. So with the Counseling Center, the strengths lie in the number of ways that you communicate with your public, with their school, and all of that. So you have 4 different types of communication, which that's definitely a strength. Where your weakness lies is there are so many other ways to communicate, such as YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, social media of any kind. It's very prevalent in today's society, especially among young people. So that is definitely a weakness to this department, because that should be part of their types of communication. All of this information that we've provided is beneficial to you and your department because we are knowledgeable professionals who have researched not only your department, but also comparable departments and businesses to find the best ways to improve communication and therefore improve business. So up next we have our CFO, Jesney, and she will go over some of the recommendations that we have for the Counseling Center.
Hi, my name is Jesney Pierre-Louis, and I am the CFO of G Jygml, Joyful Young Girls Making Links. And today I would like to introduce our recommendation. Our recommendation for your business will be creating a brand new image. You might be wondering, what does this have to do with anything? Why do you need to create a brand new image? Well, it does says that right now in our society, we do have these competitive businesses that try to strive to get a great image for their company, especially a positive image. And these positive image, it brings the audience to see exactly, what you stand for and what is good for them and what can be beneficial for you and them. Now, for one of our observation when it comes to your image right now, what really troubles and what really brings our attention is the fact that you guys don't have like a great format of standing of certain events. So we decided that you guys can choose to have informational meetings. And within these informational meetings, it will help the students get more grasp information on the Counseling Center. It'll make them understand. It'll make them basically not feel so, embarrassed to go and see a to see a counselor during the time of visit. Now, another popular thing that I can say that would be great and beneficial for your campus is a popular gathering events. When it comes to popular gathering events, it's like basically what helps the audience to feel comfort. So whatever that interests them, whatever hot topic that can make them feel like, okay, well, the Counseling Center is not so bad as it seems. So from changing this image that going to get counseling, it's a very bad thing, we need to start with most of these informational meetings and these events to show the kids that they're not alone. They're not the only person that's going through what they seem like they're going through by themselves. Now, for our second recommendation is to create a great Connect platform. When it comes to Connect platform, a statistic shows 80% of people that have an Instagram profile actually have one business that's actually that they're actually following. So the fact that, based on our observation with your Facebook, your Instagram, your Snapchat, your Twitter, we don't really see any activities within your department. And that's a very lack. The reason why it's a very lack is the fact that you have a tool that is very sufficient. 80%, they said, 80% of Instagram followers at least follow one business. So imagine that 80% could be following, 80% of the student's body can follow the counseling center. Now, when it comes to the Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter platform, our suggestion is to bring a brand new trend. When it comes to a brand new trend, grab the student, make them feel more encouragement, send out like positive quotes, send out great informational things that give them support during these hard times, these difficult times that they're going through, especially in college, all the pressure. So we need to show the kids, the students, that we care, we understand. And by giving them all of these, materials, especially the fact that a lot of students, and I know a lot of them, use a lot of social media, especially Instagram and especially Snapchat. And the good thing and the beneficial part for your company is you don't pay anything for them. You don't need to. There's not that much expense when it comes to creating a business profile under Instagram. It's actually free. So that's nothing that you need to go out your pocket and do. It's just time. Time will make everything possible. Our third recommendation is going to be a buddy-to-buddy program. I know you guys should know, I don't know if you guys remember, there is something that was used to call a pen pal. When you exchange letters to strangers, people that you don't know, haven't seen, never seen, not even talked to on the phone. You guys basically exchange certain like motivated words or telling stories about your life just to get a conversation, just to feel like, the person is caring or giving a helping hand. So with the pen pal, it's more like writing letters, but with the buddy-to-buddy group, it's more like having another age group, well, in the same age group, to speak with the other opposite body, the other audience, which is our students. So what really troubles me is the fact that there's a lot of students, even though, yes, everybody is going through a difficult times in college, we can also try to help each other. We can help each other through this phase that we're going through, these levels that we take every single day, every single time, every semester. So with making a comfort zone for our students, the buddy-to-buddy group can be a great touch. So when it comes to the buddy-to-buddy group, we're deciding to make the program within the counseling center, but a little bit more outside a counseling center to make the students think that, okay, well, I'm not alone. There's somebody else is out there that's going through the same thing. Maybe I don't have to go. Hi, my name is Jasny Pierre-Louis, and I'm here to provide the funding information. As a PhD of economics, as having a PhD in economics, I come with these ranges of pricing when it comes to the image. With the image, when creating a new events and informational meetings, I come with a range of $75 and $100 for each meeting. And that's comes to the range with getting all the paperwork for it, and also all the informational brochures that they need, flyers that you can give around to the kids. Also, probably for, like, little games that you like to play, and things that they can, giftables that they can win within, prizes that they can win within the meetings to make it more fun and educational. So when it comes to the social media platform, I can say the social media platform, it's going to be the great investment. That's the one that can just lift everything away, because technology now has been really advancing, and a lot of young kids and a lot of students are just basically having everything in that one device in their hand. So with the social media platform, or with your Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat and Twitter, it's coming up a cost of $0. There's no expense for that. The only expense is time. Like I said before, time can bring all beneficial to the social media platform. It can help you guys make that positive new trend of counseling centers. And also the buddy-to-buddy group. But a buddy-to-buddy group, when it comes to connecting the student, helping each other, it can range up to $0 to $100 for the location and for the communication materials that you guys may need for that. So as a total adding up, there's not that much expense here for the buddy-to-buddy group and the imagery. It comes in the range of $200 each time that this, situation occurs. It could be arranged, or it could be less than that. So that's, I consider that a very, very, very great benefit for you guys. It's not that much expense coming out your pocket for the department. So it sounds very good to me. So hope you guys enjoy this, and hopefully you guys agree and take up our proposal. And see you guys soon.
The question reads, why would working with your company be a smart choice and or an investment? Working with our company would be a smart choice because we not only put our clients first, but we make sure that we get the job done. It is important that our clients are satisfied with the work that we do, and that they feel comfortable with what we're trying to do to improve their organization. And it's a great investment because not only are we trying to expand everywhere, but we want to get a bigger clientele so we can just help improve different organizations. We're not trying to change them. We're not trying to turn them to a different, all we're trying to do is improve the things that they already have and just make them better. So I think it would be a great idea to not only work with our company, but invest in our company as well.
So how will our recommendations help you in the future and now? Well, we believe that we're pretty educated people, and we've done a lot of research on this, and we also have a very good leader who believes in her staff and what we do, and we take very good pride in what we do. So for us to come up with these recommendations for the counseling department, I believe myself that they will work for you. They will help you get more traffic in and out of your door. And in turn, you can help create more connections with these students, which will also give you guys more traffic and everything through your business doors, which would in turn help the overall university just because of the counseling that these students receive, and how they receive it is totally up to you guys. If they like what they see, and they'll continue to return. But if they don't, then that's our job to step in and come up with new recommendations. But I do believe that these recommendations that we have given you will help you in the overall success of promoting this department and helping out all the students on the UWG campus.
Hi, my name is Jesney. So the question comes, so what risks are involved if we use your recommendation? There is no risk involved in using our recommendation. The only thing I can consider is a risk, but not really a risk, is something that's going to benefit you, is your time. The time can be a risk. That's the only thing. Everything that I provide to you was positive, a positive image, things that will grasp your department to be one of the top departments in all campuses for the counseling center, that every student can count on. So for any risk within this recommendation, I don't see any. There's no risk at all. So it'll be an easy flow for you guys, an easy flow. But like I said again, time. Time is the key. Giving all your time, giving all your energy, giving all you have into this. Because without time, nothing is possible. You cannot have any recommendation like this and not even put work into it. Put time and work into it. It's impossible. And based on our observation, it looks like your department did not have any time, any organization. It's just, we need a change. And the change will be today. And surely you guys will love it. Thank you.
Personally, I feel that it would take both a lot of time and effort to put our recommendations into place. First of all, we need to brand our new image, connect our platform, and create our buddy-to-buddy groups. Branding our new image would take thinking of the new image, implementing the new image, and making sure that it works. Second of all, connecting our platform would be making sure that our social media networks are connected with one another, they're consistent and always being updated. And our buddy-to-buddy groups would involve having members and listeners to work together and keep the buddy system going.
So the question is, why do you believe your recommendation of the buddy-to-buddy group will increase our student or member relations? And my answer is just the fact that people need interactions with other people, first off. Now, the people that are coming to the counseling center are obviously seeking help. If they want help, then they want that people to people interaction, and I think just having that program implemented will help you get more members, because those people are seeking that kind of interaction. They're seeking help. They're seeking interaction from another human being. And the fact that it's someone that their age could also help, because they will feel more comfortable speaking with them and more relatable as well.
The goal of Joyful Young Girls Making Links is to better the communication of the Counseling Center here at the University of West Georgia. We currently communicate with students via email, phone, and website. To better the experience of students, we've decided to implement new strategies, such as video chat communication, hosting informational events, creating a buddy-to-buddy group, and branding a new image. Branding a new image includes increasing communication channels with customers, shareholders, students, the community, and the general public. Video chat allows students to communicate with counselors while on the go. The buddy-to-buddy group allows students to volunteer as listeners for students that may be uncomfortable talking to adults about their situation. And our social media platform will be expanded to Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. Each person is more than welcome to take a mug on their way out to remember us by.